More information about Frontlines after the news. Finally, Unreal Tournament 3, the successful ego shooter from Epic, is now available for the PS3. After the PC version of Unreal Tournament has already been on the market for a while, console players can now look forward to unrestrained shooting. Like in the case of the PC version, the developers of Epic do not concentrate on atmosphere or a succeeded tension arc, but instead on unlimited online fun. Predicate valuable. After the announcement that the games convention does not take place in Leipzig anymore, they have considered organizing a smaller branch orientated there. However, a decision on that has not been made. In 2009, the games convention moves to Cologne. This was now announced by the Federal Association of Interactive Entertainment Software. Beginning in 2009, Europe's greatest game fair will take place in Cologne. In the future, the convention will be called Gamescom and has set itself great objectives. The fair wants to be developed into the worldwide largest and most important fair of its kind. In 2007, the set objective was barely missed with 200,000 visitors. The location of the Cologne fair is better prepared for the big plans of the internationalization than Leipzig. It is said that there is more room in Cologne and there are better transportation options. Leipzig is supposed to remain a public fair unlike the E3. The fair will occur in September instead of August every year. Lost Planet was now released for the PS3. One of the best shooters of the last year rocks also on the PS3. Already after the first minutes of play, you notice that the playing on the ice planet is worthwhile. In spite of the conversion, the game is graphically still great, and already the first fights with dreadful space insects are infernal fun. Lost Planet combines a fabulous gameplay with an incredibly suitable atmosphere. The PS3 owners are able to enjoy 2 additional maps on the Blu-ray disc that the friends of Xbox 360 had to download once for a set price. In addition, 2 new characters are given in the multiplayer mode. After Lost Odyssey was just released, there are already rumors beginning in the net about a successor. According to information from Nikkei Trendy, they are so satisfied with the success that the series is supposed to continue. Supposedly already 100,000 copies were sold in Japan. We do not find this is a bad idea, because after the first look into Lost Odyssey we can say that is great fun. After we have already presented you in the last program some trailers of Lost, we will show you here some self-played scenes from the newest Ubisoft title. In Lost you will play a new character that has never appeared like this before. The rest of the story is similar: a crash, an island and a bunch of strange guys. You will see a detailed test in the next programs. Lost appears for the PC, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. You need to sleep for a few more times and then it is time for GTA 4. We recommend you to look at the new videos which appeared in February. In total there are now 4 trailers. Predicate is especially valuable. Supposedly the developers declared to English journalists that the duration of the game is up to 100 hours. Well, if that's true, you'll find more information to GTA 4 and other news, of course, on our webpage. After showing you some things out of the single-player mode, we are now going to jump into the global fight of the World Wide Web. The battle in the net takes place in a total of 8 player maps. At the beginning we can select ourselves in what class we would like to be. There are 6 different soldier types. There's for example the sharpshooter, a so-called tank buster, the MG marksman and the close combat specialist. And, by the way, everyone can specialize. There are 4 directions. This colleague, for example, is a drone specialist and operates at the moment a drone, which is supposed to spot the presence of the opponent. With their hand on the remote control, it is unfortunately over with the defense. Those who do not watch out will ultimately go from a fast drone specialist to a fool. The multiplayer maps are quite big, but not too large so that you must drive some kilometers to reach the opponent. Basically, it is all about overrunning buildings and positions in the front area and holding your own positions there. There are no destinations of conquest in the backlands like in other shooters. The fights thus always focus at the front. If your own weapons are not sufficient enough, you may organize support from the air. Choose an aim and it already hails cluster bombs onto the opponents. What lacked intelligence of the comrades at the single-player mode can guarantee in the multiplayer mode great game fun. It is the case if you have an intact troop that gets on blindly and masters the special subjects, experimenting with the different classes and different weapon systems is quite exciting. Therefore you can forget with pleasure the small graphic deficits. In total, the multiplayer mode was really fun. According to the information of THQ, we may stealthily move around the maps with a total of 50 players on the Xbox. That is console record. Supposedly, the developers had fun already with 73 players on Xbox Live, but they agreed 50 players. The Chaos Studios developed with Frontlines Fuel of War in amazing games. However, the rival Battlefield will take first place anyway.
Go, go, go!
This was 7Games TV for today. I hope you liked it, and if you need any more information, check out our webpage 7games.com. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Goodbye.